Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to put the car back together. We got to get the radiator support cleaned up and paint that and put that in. And basically get the transformation of this car going back together. It's going to go pretty quick now. Once it's all together, we'll sand the whole car down and get it ready for paint. So stick around. Hi, and welcome to Mike's Custom Garage. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put the door on. This door's got weld-on hinges, so there's no adjustment to it. So it's either right or it's not. We put new bushings in, new pins. What I'm doing now is I'm setting the door up in the hole, and then we're going to wiggle and push the pins in. And they're not easy to get in. They're a real tight fit. As you see, I'm wiggling it, trying to get it to go in. And the top went in like halfway. So now I'm working on the bottom one, trying to get that one in. And once that one pops in, I'll come back and do the top. Now, as I'm trying to fit the door, I'm also, here I go wiggling it. So, once it goes down pretty good, we're good. Then, now we're going to shut the door and check for fit. My striker was out too far right here, so I have to get the striker in so that the door will shut, and we'll adjust that later. But for now, we're just pushing it in until you get that little squeak when it goes all the way in. You'll hear that in a bit, and then we're good to go. As you can see, the doors are easy. Just put your pin in. I'm going to tap them all the way down, seat them, and then I'll move on to the other door. Okay, we got this door on. Now we're going to do the trunk lid. As you can see, I put a piece of cloth down to help me with the trunk lid so that nothing gets scratched or dented. Okay, now put the latch back in. Put it close. I'll tighten that up and move on. Nice. Okay, so now the trunk lid's on, both doors are on. What I'm gonna do next is I gotta clean up the radiator support, which is over here on a stand. I'm gonna take all of this mess apart, get it all painted and pretty, and we'll put that in next. So I'm gonna clean it up now. Okay, you can see I blasted the radiator support. Now we're gonna put on some epoxy and then some base coat, and this will be ready to go in tomorrow. Okay guys, as you can see, we've got the car taped up for paint. Didn't show you the taping process. Basically the same as it's always been. Tape it up, everything you want covered, covered. Let me give you show what we've done. Okay, I bagged the engine, and then I taped off the engine bag. I left this open because what I'm going to do is I'm going to scuff this with a gray scuff pad. And when we clear, I want to put some clear in here again. Reason for that, I don't want to have the paint build up on the edge here and get a hard line right here. So I taped it below this ridge, this line right here. I'll just scuff this with a gray scuff pad. Then we'll blow the car down, and we'll keep the hood shut when we paint it. So there won't be a bunch in there, bunch of paint, but when we go to clear it, we will re-clear this piece here. We taped off underneath the hood so anything that blows through won't get on the black. If it gets under a little, we can always repaint underneath the hood. It won't affect anything. But that's underneath the hood. Everything's taped, the engine's bagged and covered again. Same thing around the windows. We taped off in here. Anything that goes in there is not a big deal. The windchill is going to go in there with the chrome. I forgot to paint the inside edge of this. So before I get into it too deep, I'm going to stop. I'm going to paint that edge. And then we're going to tape off this window and close it up. Same on the quarter, to not to have a line on the edge here. I'm going to re-clear this part of the jam. And you'll never see a hard line on the edge. That's where you want it to be. This side here is taped off completely, so there's nothing there, as we did the tops of the doors before when we jammed it, so that's all taped off. And of course the trunk is taped, and the back panel is taped off completely. Because we painted these before, so we wouldn't have to put that hard line on the edge. So now we just tape it down and call it a day. So I always look for ways to make my job easier. Wheel covers on, all around the bottoms are on. Wheels are taped off. So basically there's nothing, all we gotta do now is say get this inside these. I did it on both of them, I forgot them. So we're gonna put some paint in there, and then we're gonna paint the rest of the car. So it'd be like a two-part process. What I'll do is paint this black, paint it green, put some clear on it, and then tape it off. And so it ain't that bad, but it has to be done that way. Taped off the back of the hood scoop so nothing goes in there. Say this is a day of taping, but it's good now. It's ready to go. Tomorrow we're gonna start, and we'll paint those quarter window area first, and then we'll paint the rest of the car. And we'll get this thing done. So stick around, we'll show you the paint.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes you made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I
see, she's black and she looks good. So now, put the green on. So let's get some green on this thing and get her done.
Now I'm kinda glad you did. 'Cause now you adore me. Adore me. Go ahead now. Adore me. Adore me. Little did I know she wanted you alone. I thought she was over you, but I guess I was wrong. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes she made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the jokes are made. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. She thought she could tear us apart when she kissed your lips. Oh, what a plot twist. 'Cause now you adore me. Adore me. Go ahead now. Adore me. Adore me. Oh, so cruel. Oh, so cruel. Adore me. Adore me. Go ahead now. Adore me. Adore me. I'm waiting here for you. I'm waiting here for you. I'm waiting here for you. I'm waiting here for you.
Hey guys, so this is the next day. We based this last night. What we had was some dust in it. And it wasn't terrible, but there was enough there that I wasn't comfortable with it. And it still needed a few more coats of green. This has got 2 coats on it now. it's probably going to need 2 more. So what we did is this morning, I went over the whole car with 1,000 grit by hand and just poked out the nibs for the dust. Today I got my spray suit, so I'm gonna put that on. That was in the wash yesterday, so I didn't have it on. And that's probably the cause for a lot of the dust. See, 90% of the dust comes off of the person. So today, now it's all been hit with 1,000 grit. It's just lightly scuffed, just to take off the dirt nibs. We're gonna tack this whole thing off again with a tack rag. I've already washed the whole car down again and blown it off. So we're just gonna get the finishing touches on this. And I'll say we're gonna put probably at least 2 more coats of green on to make sure everything looks good. And then we're gonna clear it. So this is one of those, 2-day processes, but it had a little more dirt in it than I was comfortable with. I didn't want to be sanding it, in the clear as much. So yeah, we're gonna spray this 2 more coats and we should be good. Okay, we got another coat of paint on this. I ain't filming it because the metallics in this get on everything, including my phone. But yeah, it looks really good. We're gonna put 1 more coat on, give it a drop coat, and call it a paint job. We're gonna put some clear on it and get it cleared. So yeah, this coat here looks really good. And we're ready to put the last coat of green on and then get on to some clear coat. Okay guys, and all I can say is, wow, that thing is green. It's perfect. Laid out good. We've got black base coat with 4 coats of green. Mid coat, it's a candy green. And 3 coats of clear coat. That gives us a little bit of room to do a little wet sanding and buffing. There's some dust nibs in it, but it's not terrible. And wow, look at the color on that. Speechless. I mean, I thought it was a wild color. It was definitely a challenge to paint. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely a challenge to paint, to get it to lay down and not be blotchy or striped. But guys, look at this. Look at that color, man. Very happy with this. This thing looks amazing. We're gonna let it sit in here for a few days, just let it cure up a little bit before we start sanding on it. And we're gonna take it panel by panel, 1 panel at a time. I'll probably start up here on the roof and just, get some of the dust out of it, make it nice and smooth. And we'll work our way around the car. And it'll probably take a week or 2 to get it all done, but it's worth it in the end. Give you that nice finish. So it's like I said, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. So that's the end of this video. Hit the like, subscribe, notifications, leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Let's make this channel grow. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.